Hi class, hope you had a good Tuesday. We are going to continue examining slope, and today we're going to use slope, what we learned yesterday, to write an equation for a line. So the equation that we're going to use is y equals mx plus b. This is an equation that can represent any line. And we know that m is slope from what we talked about yesterday. And slope tells us the steepness of the line. And we find slope by using the memory technique, rise over run. The second piece of our equation is b. And this is our y-intercept. And y-intercept tells us where does the line cross the y-axis. Where line crosses the y-axis, and remember y goes to the sky, so it's our vertical axis. So the two pieces of the equation that we're always going to fill out and kind of replace is the slope, depending on what the line is, and the y-intercept. Does it move up or down from the origin? The two other variables, y and x, those are just points. So those points will be on the line once we draw it. So today we're going to write equations from given lines. So you'll see the next problem over here has a line given, and we're going to write the equation. And then on Wednesday, you guys are going to be given the equation and you're going to draw a graph. So let's look at this first problem. We have a line, and we always want to use the formula y equals mx. It's kind of hard to see. Let's rewrite it down below. Always use the equation y equals mx plus b. And really, to answer this problem, write an equation for the graph, we just have to find m, which we practiced yesterday, find b, and plug them in. So we're always going to have y equals, now we have m. So we want to replace that with the slope. And this line, they give us perfect intersections, so there's one here and one here. And slope, this slope is going to be positive, it's going up. So we have positive 2, rise 2, run 1. So we rise 2, run 1. So there's our slope. We bring the x down, and then we need to find our y-intercept. Where does our line cross the y-axis? So I'm going to highlight the y-axis, which is right here. And we need to find where our red line crosses. And our red line crosses right here, and that is at -2. So our b, our y-intercept, is going to be -2, so we're actually going to write -2. If our y-intercept was up here at +2, it would be +2. So our answer here is simply y equals 2x minus 2. And that is the equation that describes this line. Let's try one more together. So again, we're going to use the same format. This is nice. You can always write y equals mx plus b. And we know we're going to look to replace m for slope and b for the y-intercept. Let's do slope first. They again give us points, so we have a point here and a point here. So let's go ahead and see, we're going down, so we know we're going to have -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we went down 5, over 5. Well, 5 over 5 we can simplify to 1, so -1 is our slope. So we have y equals -1x, and b is the y-intercept. So we can use our highlighter and highlight the y-intercept here. Where does our line cross? Well, our line crosses at this point, which is 3. And because we moved up from our origin, it is positive 3. So your answer can be two different ways. You can have it just like we wrote it, y equals negative 1x plus 3, or you can simplify it to y equals negative x plus 3. Either of those is acceptable. Those are our notes for tonight. The next two on your own problems are on the next page, so go ahead and try those and do your best. And remember our formula, y equals mx plus b.